Hello, everyone. Another excerpt from Bold Women in Black History today at Cindy Harper Speaks. And this is a person, Nichelle Nichols. Does anyone recognize her outfit? That's from Star Trek. She was Lieutenant Uhuru. She was an actress and a singer. She was born in 1932, and she just died last year in 2022. In her youth, Nichelle was a gifted dancer, actor, and singer. She worked her first professional acting role when she was only 14 years old and had a successful career on stage for several years. In 1966, Nichelle landed the role with which she would make her mark on the world. She was cast in the brand new science fiction series Star Trek as Communications Officer Lieutenant Uhura, becoming the first woman of color in history in a leading role on a primetime television show. Uhura was smart, brave, and dignified and treated with respect. It was truly a groundbreaking role, considering that in those days, people of color were usually cast as either servants or maids. In 1968, at the height of the civil rights movement, Nichelle and one of her white castmates made history when their characters shared the first ever on-screen interracial kiss. Many Americans were angered by the display of integration on a national television show, and the studio received letters of complaint. Producers responded by cutting Nichelle's lines, making her scene shorter and relegating her to the background. She considered returning to stage acting, but a chance encounter with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. changed Nichelle's mind. Dr. King, a self-proclaimed Trekkie, urged Nichelle to stay on the show because of how much representation mattered. She was a symbol of hope and a source of inspiration to people of color across America. This would prove to be exactly right. Dr. Mae Jemison names Nichelle as her inspiration to apply to NASA, and she went on to be the first African-American woman in space. After Star Trek, Nichelle continued to inspire people. She became a recruiter for NASA, traveling around the United States, doing outreach to young men and women of color. Nichelle Nichols. If you like that, if you're a Star Trek fan, if you haven't seen any of the older versions, you can go check them out and press like at the end. Thanks for tuning in to Cindy Harper Speaks, and see you next time. Bye.